Today's going to be the day where I take you guys along with me and how to do agent and real estate broker work, and I'm excited to take you guys, honestly. I mean, right now I got a lot of listings actually on market. I just put this house on the market here. So what I have to do is I have key boxes that I'm taking, and I ran out of key boxes for once in my life. So I bought new key boxes. They're about like $115 each. So I had to go buy those. I bought 2 of those. And then I just bought the brochure. So like this is the brochure right here. And it looks really, really nice. I just put this house on the market yesterday. So the goal is always to put brochures and marketing materials ASAP. I'll show you guys some of the marketing materials later, and I will show you exactly where I'm at today on a Saturday, what I'm doing. I have open houses scheduled. I'll take you to my biggest listing yet. We just listed it for $3 million. It's in Kirkland, not this one. This one's listed for $600 and it's in Seattle. So basically we'll take you guys along with me and let's get to it. Yeah, and also don't mind the mess of this car. Like, it's a 2-seater, it's a fun car. It's actually an AMG GT for anyone wondering. Cup holder space is not there, honestly. There's no space at all here. I have this, it's not a stethoscope or anything. It's actually for my phone. So I get to mount that there and not actually have to text and drive. But I love this car. I just actually picked it up like 3 days ago, and it gets me more business. Like, a lot of people are scared to stand out and be unique and just stand out there in the market. But today, we're going to be rolling around in this AMG GT. It's a fun silver iridium. I'll show you guys later about the car, but I love this car. I mean, so many compliments, so many builders, and people love to talk about it. And it's a talking point to get more business and build more relationships. That's the whole goal of this business. We have to make relationships with people. We have to talk, we have to network. And this is one of the tools that I use to, you know, enjoy for myself as a hobby, and then also chat with people and share my enthusiastic approach and hobby with other people. So take you guys along with me. Let's go to the listing. All right, now this thing is a beast. I love how just the approach of the sides and everything are. And then it has a full muffler delete out there. Front end as well, just smooth, sexy, and clean. I have the aero kit on the bottom. And it has the GT wheels or something like that. So, all right, anyways, let's get to the appointment. All right, so check this out. This thing is incredibly fast. This is why I get to my appointments, honestly, very, very, very quick. Check this out. All right, so we're gonna speed this one. 3, 2, 1. Wow. That is why I get to my appointments really, really fast. I mean, this thing just pulls. God. Check this out. Like, the sound of it and everything is just so perfect. Wow. Wow. Incredible. I just get excited every time I floor this thing. It's amazing. Amazing, amazing. Look, this guy behind me has some road rage. I pissed someone off today, so let's see how this goes. Oh, this thing brings like joy to my face, to be honest. I mean, it's so beautiful. Tunnel runs. Now, the benefit of having a fast car as broker is that you get to just get to your appointments as quick as possible. No delays. If you're late, you get speed a little bit. I'm not condemning speeding, but like, you know, at the end of the day, if I'm late, I'm going to speed a little bit over the speed limit. So as long as you got your seatbelt on and you got the radar detector going on, so you should be all set there. Anyways, I live in Kirkland. Guys, I live here on, so a little bit about Washington here. I live here in Washington, and I'm on the side of this. So this is Seattle, headed to that side. And then on this side where I just came from is Bellevue, Kirkland, etc. So this is actually the floating bridge. It's actually the longest floating bridge in the world. The views are actually beautiful. I mean, you have downtown Seattle right there. I'm not sure if you can see it. You have the UW, University of Washington. That's where people come for college, etc. here. And then it's just absolutely stunning. I mean, all right, so check this out. These are all the listings I have on market right now. So today, these are all the appointments. I have the Tequila listing. There's an appointment there for that one. Actually, just got a call for that one. We finally got our first offer on it, and it's actually kind of low. I mean, we have it listed for 850 grand. They came in, let me read the email really quick. I can't show you guys on the screen, but they came in at 825, so they came 25K less than the purchase price. They have low earnest money at $8,000. I hope to see that around like 3% all the time. And then they came in with asking another $17,000 to cover like a 2-1 buy down, closing costs for the buyer. So basically that ends up for my sellers from 850 down to like, I don't know, some quick math, like 813, I believe, or something like that. It's a little bit too low in my opinion. So I'll have to present this to the sellers and see where we go. But and we might have to counter this one, but at least we have it on paper, and that way I always incentivize agents when they bring in an offer. I'm like, guys, just get it on the paper so we can counter or we can accept. That way I can show my buyers or my sellers something and go from there. And it makes it easier for me to convince my sellers on like, hey, if this is a good offer, we might have to take it, like we should take it, you know? So we'll see. But on this one, I'm thinking we're gonna counter, remove the 17 grand closing cost credit and just keep it at 825. These are the things. I mean, I'm going on my drive, I just got a call, got a random offer, and so now I have to carve a couple of hours, which I'm truly excited for, with my sellers, and go over the offer, go over what we have to change, what we should counter, and a lot of back and forth. I mean, this is my seller's first time as well, so that's why they hired me, is they're relying on my expertise to guide them through the way. Don't forget, agents have to guide the sellers. We're not here to sell the property only, but we're here to also guide them to a successful closing. So anyways, gonna work on that and headed back to my other listing in Seattle to drop off these brochures and then the key box, of course, and probably make a property video as well. All right, so check this out. This is the listing behind me that we just listed on the market actually yesterday. I'll tell you a quick fun fact about these. So how this works is, this originally was the property here. This was all of its land. I mean, this was never here. The backyard is all of this house's land. What we could do in Washington is we could condo subdivide a lot. Instead of normally subdividing a lot and parceling it out to its own buildings so we could sell them separately, we're not allowed because it takes a certain square footage to do that. So the only bypass way this year, and I believe last year as well, which a lot of builders are getting used to, is making it a condo parcel. So this is basically the original condo, and then this is unit A, this is unit B. These are all sharing an HOA that is made up. The HOA just is made up from us, and we hired someone out to build these out, build the HOA out, and it basically is like around like 37 bucks or so, but this is all brand new and we got to list it. The builder spent so much time putting this together. Like I said, this is unit A, that's unit B, and I'm partnering up with this one, so check this out. I'll show you guys really quick. So like I said, condo subdivide is like literally the only way to be able to subdivide them and sell them separately. That's the whole goal. So imagine this, you buy this lot that's original, you lose maybe like 100 grand on that one, but you flip it. But then you have free land to build in the back 2 more units, and then you sell each one of these, so 632 grand, and then another one's 589. So you basically built these at builder cost, which costed you, you know, maybe 300 grand to build, 400 grand, and you're profiting double back. So it's 100% return on your money in 6 months or 7 months, however long it takes you. And you lose only 100 grand possibly on this one, or you might break even on this one. So you're still profiting at the end of the day, roughly 400 grand in 6 months, or 300 grand, whatever the numbers come out to, by doing a condo subdivide. That's the whole point of this. All right, let's grab the marketing material. So this is my other listing actually. So this is the one I'm holding an open house for. That's going to be a little bit later. And then for this one, we have this house here. There we go. So I'm dropping these off here, and then I'll also make some like social media videos for this. So let's go. This is going to be one of the most important things for today. I'll show you why. Yeah guys, so check this out. I love this car. I mean, it looks so amazing, it's so aggressive, but let's get on to real estate for now. So if you're wondering as well, this is a 2017 AMG GT. I actually was not looking to buy this color, but when it came to Mercedes, it's one of my first ones. And I was looking at it and I saw it online for sale, and I was like, huh, let me go check this thing out. I randomly woke up one day and I was like, I don't want this one. I have a white one in mind with cinnamon seats, but I'll go check this one out. So I did that. And fast forward, I fell in love with it because silver looks so classy on these cars. And I just thought, you know, this might be a very respectable car to pull up and drive around instead of like a blacked out G82 M4 that I had. Anyways, enough car talk. I love this thing, as you guys can tell. Been a car enthusiast for my whole life, and I've rebuilt maybe like 20 cars in my past when I was younger. I'm still young, but got the key box by the way as well. Let's go attach these and build out some marketing material. So this is a brand new shackle. I just opened it up. I'm placing the key in here, and I'll be attaching that to the front door, probably just like on the corner there. And then I brought my marketing material so you guys get to see what these are firsthand. So check this out. So this is all the brochures. They look absolutely amazing. I'm gonna leave these out here in public, just like that. These are the silent talkers, and I'll tell you the reason why I like doing silent talkers. I mean, that took some time, but we got them actually up here. So, you know, place them throughout the whole house where it makes sense. So we got 2 here, we got the custom design door here, we got the undermount kitchen sink here, the custom cabinetry, the stainless steel appliances. And we just do this throughout the whole house, so that way when they're walking around, they can just read those, and that's where their eyeballs go. So as they're walking here, they got more stats about this, and that's more about the house right there. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath. And then we walk up here, then they got the vertical wood slat. So all this helps set the emotion and make the buyers fall in love with the property. And it's very crucial we do our best for our seller. So that's one of the things I do. On to making some social media videos for this one.
And then I gotta go to a coffee shop, talk to the sellers about, you know, this other seller in another city, the one I was telling you guys about earlier, chat with them about that offer. And then off to the open house I go, and we gotta go get some snacks for that thing as well. So back card looks pretty nice on this. Let's go. I'm also working on hiring Instagram editors for some of my property tours. So I'm uploading this new property tour I just literally took at the condo I was at right now at my listing, and I'm testing to see if they can get the editing done the same way that I do it. If not, then they're not going to get hired. And I've gone through multiple, I mean, I've gone through probably like 50 people, and it takes a lot of time. And the production they produce is just not good unless I'm paying someone $400 a video. It doesn't make sense to spend $400 a video to do property tours when I could do it in less than 30 minutes, you know? It's all about delegating, but I'm not paying $400 for 30 minutes and saving my time. I need to find an editor that is hungry and is not overcharging me for stuff like this. All it is just putting the clips together. I take the videos perfectly. If you guys are watching this video as well, go through my Instagram videos and see the property tours that I do. They're actually really easy to put together. Music, put the clips in different orders, in the right orders too. And then the first, you know, caption page. So if you're an editor watching this, let me know, and I'll probably hire you if you do good work. I'll send you a Google Drive with all the videos, and then we'll go from there. But that's what I'm doing while driving, and I'm stuck in traffic here in Seattle. I'm gonna go back to Target, get some snacks, go to my open house, work all day, and then have some showings later today. But that was a morning so far. Sometimes you just don't have time for the gym, to be honest. And I would love to hit the gym today, but just impossible. Maybe later I could do a workout outside, but the gym closes later. I go to Lifetime, and they close around like I think 9 p.m. on Sundays or 7 p.m. So I'm out of luck for the gym today. Just straight work and straight hustle. But this 3.5 hour open house at my Kirkland listing, one of the most expensive listings I've done, and the best neighborhoods that I've done as well. I'm doing postcards there, I'm doing all the brochures, I'm playing music, I'm gonna have snacks, I'm gonna have my positive energy there. Like, it's going to be cool. I just gotta make sure that I'm prepped up for this and make sure that my energy is flowing properly for this. And also make sure, I mean, during open houses, you're there for 3 hours. You can't just go use the restroom, the long restroom, you know? So you gotta be prepped for this stuff. You can't just pop up and show up and expect it to go smooth. You got to be ready. You got to know the area, the market. I mean, everything you have to know. So we're going to study those a little bit more, and I'm going to get myself prepped and eat and have coffee and, you know, go from there. Be there a little bit early so I'm not stressed out, and it'll be a fun time. I'll take you guys along with me and you'll see. But this is Seattle traffic. This is why I stay away from Seattle, to be honest. I love my East Side, Bellevue, Kirkland, but I still do deals in Seattle. We officially wrapped up this open house here. This is actually my listing here. It's in Kirkland, Rose Hill. We just listed it like a couple days ago. Priced around right under 3 million actually. So I brought in all the stagers on this, and history for this really quick is I worked with the seller on this for the past, like I've been following up with them for a while now, and I finally got the listing. And I worked so hard to get this listing, but I brought my stagers. I mean, huge risk, because when you don't work with someone before, you don't know how they'll react with the marketing, the staging and stuff like that, right? But here's the stuff that I was telling you about earlier. This is what I got from Target. Got the board, got the candies, the snacks, the waters, the rest is in the fridge. And then this is some of my marketing material that I haven't shown you before. It looks pretty cool, in my opinion. I mean, I think it looks pretty good. And then I got the silent talkers on this house as well, everywhere. I mean, like floating shelves and under cabinet lighting. We have the appliances, Wolf, Sub-Zero, stuff like that. This place looks so good. The open house was packed. I mean, it was one of the first days. We had like 19 parties come through, and it gets me a little bit tired because I have to be talking all the time and I have to be on my A game the entire time. The stairs is one of my favorites. I've probably spent out of my hands, out of my pockets, like $4 grand on this house, and it'll pay off because marketing is expensive when it comes to a much more expensive house. Check this out. The sensor of the stairs is right here, and it lights up the whole way through. I thought that was pretty cool. This vertical wood slat, I've never seen a builder put like a frame around it, which this guy did, and it makes a huge difference. But anyways, open house turnout was great. Now I am off to figuring out, I got the offer that I was telling you guys about earlier. I have a buyer that I'm going to be showing 2 homes with. It's an hour away, so I'm going to get prepped up a little bit for that, go there, and then wrap up the day with seeing if I could get this offer and get both parties to agree to a price and make it go pending. So anyways, keep you posted. But this is the property, and I think this place looks pretty good. This builder actually built the house next door. He's building the one on the corner there. He's built everything on the left side of the street, and then he's building 24 on that side. So yeah, time to lock up the property here. I always hide the keys somewhere hidden, of course, so no one could take it. And we go from there. Got my shoebox covers that I brought. Oh, and one of my favorite things is when it comes to open houses, I like having 2 speakers, one from there and one all the way on the other side of the building. That way, when I'm playing music, it's like it's just an experience. They come in, they hear the music from there, and it goes there. It just feels great. It just makes them feel like, wow, like this place has built-in speakers, but it really doesn't. And no one ever questions where the music comes from. And it just makes the environment so much better. They can talk louder, they feel comfortable. Everything is better when there's music, right? Anyways, off to do my showing, gonna go eat a little bit and go from there. I'm just taking a look at this footage as well. Like, this camera is actually pretty heavy to hold. I'm realizing like it's unsustainable. Like, this is such a nice setup, but it's just so heavy. Like, my shoulder on my left arm was burning, so now I'm rotating arms. Catch you guys later. Hopefully you're enjoying videos like this, seeing day in the life of what a young real estate broker is doing throughout his day and how I'm thinking, how I'm operating. So I have 2 cars I could drive, by the way. Like, right now, that's what's going through my mind. What car do I take an hour away? Do I want to guzzle some gas and take the AMG GT, or do I take the Tesla and be comfortable? But what goes through my head is that it's going to be winter soon and I won't be able to drive that AMG GT comfortably in the rain. So I'm just going to use it as much as I can until the rain and then switch over to the Tesla. We'll go from there. But catch you guys in a bit with the next update of my day. Also, it's like always crucial to make sure you lock up the door. This one's kind of hard to do one-handed. All right, there you go. Got it. The only other thing about open houses is you have to place your signs in the corners of the streets. And I already picked up 2 signs from here. I had one there and then one by my car, pointing here. But this next one, there's 3 more around the streets that I have to park and walk the sidewalk, go to the street. It's actually kind of a pain sometimes, but it is what it is. My name gets to be out in the city that I want, and I can't be complaining about that. Sure, you have to park somewhere, or you have to walk, and everyone gets to see you put out a sign on a weekend. It's like the last thing you ever want to do when it's a weekend is go and walk in the rain or walk in the sun and put signs up. But it's not raining today. Like, the weather's pretty decent. It's kind of great today. The first great day we've had in like so many days, but I'm not complaining because usually it's a little bit more sunnier. I've been talking too much. I'm slurring a little bit. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. But the day doesn't end. We got work to do. So on to my next showing. I was waiting for the confirmation of my text, and I finally got it here.
Hey, Wayne, how's it going?
So finally on the call now. Hey Niraj, how are you, man?
Good, good.
Hey, I just wanted to give you a call. I just sent you the schedule. They finally confirmed the showing. I scheduled it for 5:30 for the first one. Does that still work with you, right?
5:30?
Yes.
I think so. Hold on, let me just check.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I think it should work, yeah.
Okay, awesome. So I'll drive down there and I'll meet you there at 5:30, and then the next one is at 6. They're in the same street, so.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect,
So the first one is the one with the red windows or whatever, right?
I believe so. The one on 25609.
Okay, 25609.
That's the other one. The
perfect.
red windows are the second one.
Okay, perfect.
Awesome,
So the
man.
first one is the 25609. Okay,
Yep,
perfect.
the
Okay,
cheaper
thanks a
one.
lot for-
Okay, so I also just picked up my Whoop. So I always carry this. I've been having it for like 2 years now. It tracks all my sleep and everything, but I just got the upgraded version. So this is like the newer one. It actually lasts 14 days instead of like 3 days. And then it comes with like the extra bands and stuff like that. So just got this right now. If you guys don't have one, I recommend it. And I'm not getting paid to say this, but I highly recommend it. I've had this, like I said, for 2 years and it does so good, but it was time to upgrade to the newer version. So it's around 5:34 p.m. and honestly, like this is the kind of the time frame I start to crash a little bit out of energy. I just had food at Daru. It's a local place in Kirkland. Little cool neighborhood place where you get to eat and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, around this time frame, I start to crash. Like I'm so out of energy, but anyways, driving south, it takes around like an hour or so to get here. And I mean, considerably without traffic, it's honestly just a 20-minute drive. But on a weekend, during rush hour, I mean, during traffic, when everyone's awake, it takes an hour. So I'm taking back roads just to get there, to go to my buyer's appointment. And then I'm just waiting on that offer. They might sleep on it and get back to me tomorrow. So, I mean, we're not in a rush. It hasn't even been 2 weeks yet for the listing. So, you know, I told them like, hey, I mean, look, it's only been 11 days on market. We're not in a rush to sell. My sellers are deciding that if this is not the number that you guys can beat, then we'll just move on and continue with another offer or just wait, you know? So that's what we're at, and we'll go from there. Pretty much just trying to stay awake while I drive and get over this little hump. But
today's been pretty eventful, and my radar detector was like beeping like crazy. So I bought that thing and it saves me so much on tickets. It tells me where the cameras are, just past the camera right here, and then it'll stop here shortly. It says over speed. But there it goes, it stops. But that thing has saved me so much on tickets. And as a real estate broker, you always want to make sure that you're not, getting tickets. Like, we drive a lot and we want to make sure that we don't drive fast next to a cop or something like that, right? So, I don't know, it's helped me a lot. Best $1,000 investment I've had. And my Tesla, I have another one as well. It's a little older. But if you guys are looking at one, it's called a Uniden R7, or this one's the R8W. Uniden R8W, UNIDEN. Saves me a lot of trouble, I'll tell you that. But I'll get to the showing and then we'll continue with my day. So I'm exhausted. Today was a long, impactful day. Tomorrow I actually have like 2 open houses back to back on both my listings, from 10 a.m. to 12, and the other one's from like 1:30 to 4. So we'll go from there. But I might go get another coffee as well. Literally just had one. And guys, for some reason, there's always a bee on my damn food. Every time I go and eat food outside on a dinner table or something, like outdoor, I always get a bee. And it sits on my food. So this time again, on the 4th time in a row, they didn't charge me. So, yeah, it's weird. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's just, I have bee syndrome. I don't know, whatever. Guys, I also forgot to say, like, open houses is one of the biggest hidden gems that most agents aren't doing, to be honest. Like, I'm confused. I got 5 or 4 listings on market right now. No one wants to cover it. And I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's the reason? Are people just not as hungry anymore? Are people just stupid? Are people not wanting business anymore? Like, all the new agents, where are you guys not wanting open houses? I don't know, it just drives me crazy because when I started my business, I started it all from open houses, and I got every one of my leads from open houses. So, I don't know. I mean, if you guys are watching this, you want, oh, there's my coffee shop. I gotta go here. It's one of my favorite spots here. I just pull up and get my quick coffee so I can have energy. Energy is money, and when you have money, you have energy. And you need that with your clients. So guys, I got my coffee. Okay, now I'm gonna have energy. So when I'm back in my appointments, I could speak with high ultimate confidence. Not even drinking the coffee, I already have the energy. So I feel like this coffee was a little useless there, but let's get back to the appointment. I'm running a little behind, so I called him and I said, my bad. Just happens. Sometimes it happens. You gotta do what you gotta do. So guys, I decided to make this quick video really quick. I didn't and wasn't raised around this area. This is downtown Bellevue. I was born and raised in the city I was just in. And it makes me crazy to think that I live here now because I put myself here in this position. I created my own luck, and that's what the ultimate goal was. I created everything I needed to do. It's just crazy to think that, like, I created my universe. I created myself living here. And it's just like, wow, like, it just hit me a little bit right now. So anyway, just wanted to throw that into the video really quick because a lot of people think I was born and raised here, but truly I was not, And yeah, I don't know. Anyways. Okay, can you hear me now?
So do you think they're gonna accept it or not? Because we had an appointment to show them today at 7:30, but I think it's too late. Because
No, it's
that I say,
totally fine. I would still go ahead and show them. We countered their offer and they want to wait till tomorrow and think about it. So it gives us a whole day. So feel free to go show it. I mean, better for you. You got lucky.
Okay, thank you. That would be great.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean, let me
thanks.
know if you have any questions. It's a great property. The sellers, they're only selling it because they are one person and it's just too much work for them and everyone moved out of the house. So it's a very
Okay.
good price for the house, and I hope to see an offer from you, man.
Okay, so is it okay to show it today, maybe around 8 or something?
Yeah,
Because I'm
just make sure it's
downtown.
in showing time and go make an appointment. It's vacant. So
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Thank you.
awesome, of course. Keep me posted if you have any questions. Awesome, of course. Bye.
Okay, bye.
So another random call while I was out on an appointment. So we actually previewed a couple of these houses here, one over there, and these are for my clients that want to rent it out and not buy it. They live where I live in Kirkland, but they're looking for a new community that has an uprise, and I'm showing them this area because there's like an outdoor mall getting built, and they're leaning on my expertise to guide them the way. So I'm telling them, let's buy here, wait for the mall to get built, and in 5 years your appreciation would be double because there's so much commercial happening here. I mean, there's so much new construction, all these buildings are getting built. It's insane. So they're trusting me for the advice and expertise that I've built, and it makes me feel great and special because I put in the work and hours to do this, and sometimes people don't trust what I say, but They just gotta listen sometimes and take action. So these guys are doing that, getting them pre-approved, show them 2 houses. And I don't know if he gave you an update, but on that offer for the Tukwila listing of mine, they want to wait till tomorrow. They want to think about it. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, that was the day in the life. I'm going to go back home, enjoy my day, enjoy my night, and call it a day. That's it pretty much. And I'll see you guys on another day. Hopefully you guys like these kind of videos. This was more of like a day in the life, what I go through day to day. I mean, it's kind of boring, but I would say it's just work. I mean, we have to work to make a living for us, but also make a big and create a big value for our clients. And that's why I love doing what I do. So if you're thinking about being a real estate broker, go ahead and click the link down below. Join the membership, you know, join the community of other realtors. We all thrive together, and that you can't just win by yourself. And I share everything in that community that I learned with you guys. And I wish something like this existed back when I first started. So anyways, talk to you guys soon. Have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and follow the Instagram page. Bye.